All right, Roger Martin here for Billings, Montana. Are we going on the new gold standard worldwide? Maybe. There may be a lot of things going behind the scenes we don't know.
And they actually work together. So you just toggle.
So you went to Q something dot pub. Anyhow, Q and Trump are always working together, these two groups.
As they're happening. So if you just go to QAnon, and so then if you want to go back, because, and the reason this guy does this with his website, is because what POTUS is tweeting out and what Q is saying are synced. And sometimes you need information in one to go with information in another, and vice versa. And they actually work together. So you just toggle back and forth, POTUS on, and then POTUS off. When you have POTUS off, then you have Q. And so it's a great way to take a look at it and to see what's happening. Do we have a new one?
Some plane bombing in somewhere else. Let's get to the gold here.
The different letters have different values. For instance, A is 1. And Z.
Talking about the numbers and values. Trump and Q does that all the time.
He will capitalize words that shouldn't be capitalized because he's trying to highlight something. And so I want to go take a look at one of those words that he sent out. He just sent out this tweet. He says, "Our economy."
Now let's look at the date on this. This was published February 19th, so it's not too old. Today's the 22nd, so it's not too old.
Right now is the gold standard throughout the world. Certain words should not be capitalized there. Gold, standard, and world.
This is from Trump's tweet. You have both on this place here, q.pub.
I mean, they should not, so true and not even close, he says. What's he actually saying? He's saying there's a gold standard coming for the world. That's essentially what he's saying. He's speaking in code. Gold standard for the world. It's right around the corner. It's right here. It's get ready. He's giving you a little clue. If you can read Trump and you can read Q, he's giving you a clue what's going on. What's he saying? This is all top secret. Absolutely top secret right now. All the people and the nations that are involved in the whole thing.
So there are many nations involved in this world gold standard. And this is all pretty hush-hush. News hasn't even touched it. Remember, the news doesn't touch much of anything that's important. But Q keeps bringing this stuff out. And so does Trump. And they're in sync with one another.
Nobody's leaking anything. You hear rumors. But nobody... So here's Trump telling us that we probably have a gold standard. Q has already told us that. So Trump's just...
So Q has already told us that we're going to be back on the gold standard. Our treasury's going to be working. We're going to get rid of the Federal Reserve. We're going to control and ring in the IRS. The Federal Reserve is going to go bye-bye or be controlled. And we're going back to a gold standard.
Agreeing with Q. So we know that there's going to be a demand for gold, a greater demand for gold. And what the price of gold is going to be is going to determine how much black gold is allowed over into the white gold.
Now, this is an interesting term, black gold and white gold. What goes into the economy and what doesn't. Interesting. I don't know how all this is going to work out, but it's going to work out. It can be for a benefit for the world and nations, because this fiat currency just is not working.
So those are the main things. So, but right now, I feel like gold is getting ready to really explode shortly. Yes. Oh, okay. The State of the Union could be, we could have a switching.
So that's a
to
big
the gold
rumor.
standard.
But
And
from
so
some
one of the
good
rumors.
people.
A lot of these rumors don't pan out, but make sense. It makes sense. So when Trump comes out,
it didn't happen, but it is coming. I just don't know when. And you're going to see these fake news stories try to get attention while other things are going on. Love to be away from a busy street. Anyhow, it's Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. The gold standard is coming. Q has said so, Trump has said so, been reaffirmed both ways.